जी हाँ दोस्तों, ये है हैप्पी न्यू ईयर फिल्म का प्रमोशन जो 24 अक्टूबर को रिलीज होने वाली है। तो देखना ना भूलें 24 अक्टूबर को फिल्म हैप्पी न्यू ईयर।
अपनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का नाम, अपना नाम बताइए और उसके बाद क्वेश्चन पूछिए। आई एम श्योर आप सब जानते हैं। वाह, आप तो ब्रिलियंट स्टूडेंट हो, सबसे पहले हाथ खड़ा कर देती है। हां ना, देयर यू गो।
हेलो। हेलो। I'm Kameshwari from One More News, and my question is to Dipika first. That how have you prepared for this role, especially acting? How have I prepared for this role? I think first of all, I was very very fortunate to have Farah as the director and Mayur Puri, who's written a lot of the dialogues. So a lot of the writing, a lot of the dialogues within the film were already given to me. And I think I'm very fortunate that I've been living in Mumbai for the last 6-7 years. So that has given me the opportunity to interact with a lot of Maharashtrian speaking people. And my mother tongue is also Konkani, which is very, very similar to Marathi. So in terms of language, I think it was just using an accent that I'm familiar with and that I've heard a couple of people. But I think at the end of the day, it's also to make this particular character unique. So of course, I can know a lot of Marathi people and use a lot of Marathi words, but it's also how do I use all of this and make Mohini Joshi, the character, special by bringing something to the character from my own experiences and giving a little bit of myself to that character also.
तो दिल से नाचे इंडिया वाले जिसमें आप शाहरुख और फरहाद जज के तौर पर हैं और उसमें हैप्पीएस्ट डांसर की तलाश हो रही है। इसमें भी हम लोग काफी देख रहे हैं कि डांस खूब हो रहा है, म्यूजिक भी काफी अच्छा है। एंड देन आपको क्या लगता है कि सबसे हैप्पीएस्ट डांसर आपके इन सब सितारों में से कौन है?
सबसे हैप्पीएस्ट डांसर विवान है, क्योंकि उसे डांस आता ही नहीं था, वो फिर भी करता था और दिल खोल के करता था और कभी भी उसने स्टेप्स लर्न करने की कोशिश ही नहीं की। एटलीस्ट बाकी आके लर्न करते थे। विवान वुड जस्ट डू व्हाट इज हार्ट फेल्ट लाइक डूइंग।
क्वेश्चन कि शाहरुख के साथ चेन्नई एक्सप्रेस में काम किया, ओम शांति ओम में काम किया, दिस मूवी एक बार फिर से फराह के साथ, तो लगता है कि दिवाली में धमाका होगा। एक और सवाल कि आपके लिए शाहरुख लकी चार्म है या आप उनके लिए क्या मानते हैं?
What was the first question?
दिवाली में धमाका होगा इस बार आप लोगों को लगता है? ऐसे हमें तो लगता है।
I'd like to believe so. I think that when the energies are correct on a film, it doesn't matter when it releases. I think it just happened that our film was ready and this thing. But I think the film is festive in itself, and I think it's the right kind of film to release during Diwali. And yes, I'm very excited about the fact that this is the coming together of Shahrukh, Farah and me after Om Shanti Om. Has been 7 years. So I'm really excited to see what the audience has to say, because I was extremely raw and new then, and I hope that I've been able to give back to Farah in some way, considering how she presented me. I hope that I've been able to add something to this film and make her happy and proud as a mother.
I just want to say कि कल रात को हमने कास्ट एंड क्रू ट्रायल देखा and I'm extremely proud of her. She's done very well and it's completely different जो ओम शांति ओम में नहीं, इनका रोल ही एक तो the way we have she herself is completely different as an actress. I think she has really grown. ओम शांति ओम में मुझे मतलब जैसे बोलते हैं you got a rough diamond, मैं कोलसा बोलने वाली थी, अच्छा हुआ नहीं बोला। And in this it's a polished मतलब डायमंड की चोरी है, इसलिए मैं डायमंड के रेफरेंसेस दूंगी और इस फिल्म में मुझे कोहिनूर मिल गया है ऐसे।
तो शाहरुख भी आपके लिए कोहिनूर होंगे साबित इस बार, वैसे आप उनके लिए लकी चार्म है या वो आपके लिए क्या बात है?
I think शाहरुख जिसके लिए भी काम करे वो उनके लिए लकी चार्म है।
Abhishek, my question is to you. Yeah. I'm Shomini. I'm from IDNLive.com. You've been doing a lot of multi-star films which have really big superstars, of course, including you. Is it a conscious decision to be part of such films, like an ensemble cast? Also, any kind of apprehension when you sign this film because there's Shahrukh Khan and one tends to get a little overshadowed?
Do I like doing ensemble films? Yes. But then again, my the way I categorize films isn't based on whether there are many actors or not, because I believe even if there's an artist who's done a 20-second part in a film, they have equal importance in the film and to the contribution to that film. I've been asked this question a lot of times about, why don't we do solo hero films? I think you all get very bored if you see a solo hero film with just me, because I'll be the only person. Because for me, a solo hero film is when there's only one actor in the film. I believe that filmmaking is a collaborative process, it's a team process. And today, this is not an ensemble star cast, this is a team. Everybody that works on a film set is part of the success of that film. So I think it's very arrogant to think that I'm a solo hero, because there are thousands of people that work in front of the camera and behind the camera to enable us to make our films. So I like to share that platform with everybody. So the way I categorize the things are completely different. Secondly, was I apprehensive? No, in fact, I was. One of the reasons why we all came on to this film is also because we knew Shahrukh was going to be there. Shahrukh is like an elder brother to me. I've known him from before I became an actor. He's practically like family. Farah is like family for me, and when she first told me about this idea, it didn't really matter at that point of time who was going to be in the film. I think anybody on the stage today will tell you, they just signed on when they heard the idea. After that, when we got to know what the cast was going to be, it was just like icing on the cake. It's wonderful to have Shahrukh as an actor and as a producer. I think Farah and him together have managed to make one of the biggest films that I've ever seen in terms of mounting. And it's been an absolute learning experience to work with each and every actor on the stage, including Shahrukh. So my criteria is never about, am I going to outshine in a film? Because if I'm going to only be thinking about myself and how am I going to benefit from this film, then I will not be doing the film in its right spirit. And when you see the film, hopefully, this coming weekend, you'll see it is a film about a group of people. And I really do hope that nobody feels that one person has overshadowed the other, because none of us are trying to. And the script isn't written like that. In fact, you should ask Shahrukh, how come he agreed to be a part of this film and give us the platform to stand shoulder to shoulder with him? I think it's a huge comment on his confidence on himself and in Farah. And I think that when you see the film, you realize it's about a group of people that come together. And it's not the story of just one person and people around him. So yeah, it's never, I don't think like that. I'd like to believe I'm very secure as an artist and in my own capabilities. So no, I don't think like that at all.
Hello, I'm Anjali from East. My question is to Baman. Baman, in last film with Farah in Shireen Farhad, you play a naughty role, and in this film too, you are playing a stud role. मतलब क्या naughtiness Farah से ही आती है आपको बाकी फिल्मों में ऐसा रोल देखने को?
I see him as a stud. That's it. Director का vision होता है. आज सबसे hottest actor कौन है country में? Baman Irani. It is true. I'm not joking. Why are they laughing?
The question was addressed to me.
Sorry.
Yes, stud, naughty, all that happens, but that is only after pack-up. Yeah, लेकिन it is Farah's fantasy actually to see me as a stud. She कल सपने में आया था मुझे हमेशा बोलती, yeah, I'd like to see you as a stud. बोला नहीं बहुत मुश्किल है, बहुत acting करनी पड़ेगी. बोला ठीक है, but that's her fantasy. She designs all the characters. सपने में आता है मैं कि बमन ईरानी स्टार है, तो फारा का एक ड्रीम है, एक फैंटेसी है, तो पूरा कर लिया. डायरेक्टर हो जो चाहे कर सकती है, no problem.
Right, and we have with us Shahrukh.
पहले तो यही जानना चाहेंगे इंजरी आपकी कैसी है. वी होप कि बहुत जल्दी आप रिकवर करें.
No, it's not big. It'll be all right. I think by tomorrow. It's just a little strain. Yesterday we were working a bit. Special contraption, all of us. So mine got a little twist. It'll be all right. I think by tomorrow. It's not serious. I think.
सीरियसनेस की बात की आपने, लेकिन फिल्म की अगर बात करें तो क्या कुछ मिलने वाला है लोगों को दिवाली पे? इस तरीके का ये गिफ्ट होगा आपकी तरफ से फैंस के लिए?
एक्चुअली फारा ने जो फिल्म बनाई है वो खुद बहुत हैप्पी और खुश रहती है हमेशा. सो दिवाली के मौके पर सब लोग सोचते हैं कि खुश हों और बधाइयाँ दें और एक दूसरे से मिलें. सो ये मिलनसार खुशहाली की पिक्चर है.
So do you think that making 8-pack abs has become a trend and it is one of the factors to make a movie hit?
I wish it was that easy, but no, I think it's it's nice to be physically fit. If a role demands you to look in a certain way, fat, thin, with 8-pack, 6-pack, if you're playing a boxer, and I think time has come. Wonderful actors like Dipika herself, others, Abhishek and everyone. I notice people do work a lot, and the young a lot, they do work a lot on the physicality of the character. And I think it's a step in the right direction. But to have an 8-pack, or if that makes it a hit, I doubt it. Me and Farah do it because it's a fun thing between us. That, you know, last time we did actually, to be really honest, I think between me and Farah, we've never been the physical people that we think of physical beauty in this term for men or women. We think of the emotional beauty of characters. So when it started with Dirty Disco, I think it was just a fun thing.
And that was a spoof, actually.
It was a joke, and you know, and even this one is actually, you know, it's just a cool thing to do. But I don't think it's.
I like to see him without a shirt. The only chance I get is when he's in front of the camera. So
I think probably tap dancing makes me happiest. I think it's one of the most beautiful forms of dance, and I think it's really beautiful. I love tap dancing. I'd love to learn it someday also, some of the old musicals that you see. But apart from that, I think some of the most joyful dancing that you witness is probably that of the streets. Especially in Bombay, you have a sort of festive celebration on the streets, on the roads usually, whenever it's Ganpati or something or the other, and you have a lot of people just going all out on the road. I think that is probably happy dancing in its truest form, where you see the guys on the streets going crazy at Ganpati, you know, dancing on the road with a bunch of speakers on a truck. I think that is probably the most hardcore happy dancing.
When it's uninhibited, when it's not planned, when it's not rehearsed, when you break into a jig when you least expect it, I think that's the happiest time.
हमारे लिए तो बोल दिया, हम लोग जब शाहरुख में डांस देखते हैं इनको करते हुए तो हमारे लिए वही हैप्पीस्ट डांसिंग है. No, I think you know, when you're with friends and stuff and you don't have to dance, you don't have to do a step because फिल्मों में थोड़ा सा binding होता है कि you have to do it to a count and look nice, you know. So I like to dance and I think I can dance a bit, but I can't do steps. So whenever I'm at a party and we're enjoying ourselves, inshallah tonight, post the show, you know, just hanging around, just get over by 12:30. So then, for me, dancing just with friends or listening to music and being easy about it, that you don't have to do steps and, you know, just move around as if it doesn't matter what steps are.
I think I remember when we started. I remember when we started shooting for Happy New Year, and you know, Shahrukh took us all out. I remember that birthday party. You know, I danced a lot. I think I was very happy to be part of this Happy New Year family, and I have danced that night. I would say after years, you know, the best. Though my steps are not right, but I think I really enjoyed that night, and I really loved my whole family at the time.
And from that day, we renamed him from Sonu Sood to Sonu Smooth.
You know, after we have a long day's shoot and everybody's tired and we have a party, there are some people in the party who are very shy and they're sitting in the corner and everybody loves them, but they may be introverted. And then after a lot of cajoling and after a lot of pepping, come on, you pull, they sit down, you pull, they sit down. And finally when they hit the center, they change completely into another animal and everybody cheers for them because they are displaying happiness and there's a show of love from everybody around. To me, it's a very emotional thing to show love when somebody's dancing, when they don't want to, and when they do, they look crazy. I love that.
Are you the person
That's
that
me,
is shy and introverted?
That's me, yeah.
Really?
My happy dance would be, yeah, we can't say that. But yeah, I think the kind of steps Farah's given me in Happy New Year are my happy dance, really. I like Vivan said, you know, when you just freak out and you know, dance to your own rhythm, I think that's the happiest dance you can do.
The happiest memorable moments while shooting for the film?
I think for me it was always hanging out together. I look forward to the fact that everybody comes to my room and then we all sit down and talk or just relax. And somehow, you know, the bonding that we developed, I think that was the happiest. Of course, on sets we've had some very funny moments too. But just the fact that, you know, we finished and we looked forward to getting together, even if we were tired for 5-10 minutes. So everywhere actually, without fail, even the shooting in my van, or Abhishek's van, or Bowman's, and you know, we just used to like to be together. Normally in shootings, because it's a tiring day, everybody finishes and goes home. So, you know, I think it would be the same memory for all of us. The happiest memories of making this one.
हाय अभिषेक, आपने 3 रोल निभाए थे, सॉरी एक ही रोल था 3 मूवी में, 2 में, 1 में।
जी।
इसमें आपने
थोड़ा करीब रखिए।
इसमें डिफरेंट है आपका।
जी।
तो वो रोल अच्छा लगा कि ये अच्छा लगा आपको? मजा किसमें आया आपको, चोर में कि पुलिस में?
एक तो ये वो पुलिस थे जो तीनों फिल्म में किसी को चोर को नहीं पकड़ा है उन्होंने आता। तो आई एम होपिंग कि मजा उनको चोर में आया।
तो अभी ये जानना चाहूंगी कि बहुत सारी मूवीज में काम किया आपने एज ए कैरेक्टर, अपनी किन मूवीज की कौन से कैरेक्टर सबसे ज्यादा पसंद है? एक ही बार में दूसरा सवाल भी पूछ लेती हूँ, ये कि जब हॉलीवुड वाले सिर्फ इंडिया वाले नहीं, शाहरुख के नाम से अपनी मूवी की रिलीज डेट को पोस्टपोन कर देते हैं, तब कैसा लगता है?
ये समझदारी है उनकी। समझदार लोगों को मैं हमेशा अप्रिशिएट करता हूँ। No, I don't think they, you know, कुछ हिंदी फिल्मों की रिलीज बहुत वाइड होती और ये हमारी अच्छी किस्मत है कि हमारी अब तक हैप्पी न्यू ईयर जैसी फिल्मों की रिलीज बहुत वाइड है। सो लिमिटेड नंबर ऑफ थिएटर्स होते हैं, हम लोग को 4-4.5 हज़ार प्रिंट जो पहले कभी ना सुना था हम रिलीज करते हैं। तो आई थिंक ये अगर हमारे साथ भी ऐसा हो, मैं भी हमेशा ऐसा करता हूँ, दूसरे फिल्म वालों से पूछ लेता हूँ अगर सेम डे पे आ रही है, बिकॉज इट्स नाइसर कि आपकी पिक्चर पहले 4-5 दिन सब तक पहुँचे। दैट्स द मेन आइडिया कि रिटेल आउटलेट सबके पास हो। सो आई थिंक जब हमारी फिल्म बुकड है 4,500 थिएटर के साथ, इट्स लॉजिकल फॉर एन इंग्लिश और हिंदी फिल्म कि अगर बुकिंग हो चुकी है, सो वी शुड ऑल डू इट। आई थिंक आई शुड ऑल्सो डू इट एज अ प्रोड्यूसर, और मैंने किया भी है कि अगर दूसरों से पूछ लिया सेम डे आ रही है, हम थोड़ा आगे पीछे कर लेते। आई थिंक इट्स अ good business sense and it's logical, and especially if you are a foreign language film, it makes even more sense because anyway too many screens are not available for English cinema. Having said that, your first part of your question, which is the character, is always the next one. I think I enjoy playing the next character more than the one I've already played. This one's still not over. Farah जो है मुझे हमेशा I think more macho and brooding and cool समझती है, especially अगर मैंने बैले के कपड़े पहने। So she always presents me. It's a very strange thing. All the male directors who have made more than one film with me have presented me the more woman side of mine. I think more sensitive and kinder. And the only woman director that I have, I think, presents the most manly side of me in the sweetest way possible, without making it, in your face macho. So I enjoy being a man with Farah actually. Not really. The job of every professional actor on this stage, I think, हमसे ये सवाल बहुत पूछा जाता है और फिर हम कोई ऐसा जवाब सोच के बोल देते हैं कि मैं टीचर बनना चाहूँगा, अगली फिल्म में बॉक्सर बनना चाहूँगा, मैं इंडियन। हाँ, बट आई थिंक हमारा जॉब ये है कि आप लिखें, और मैं ये प्राइड से, एरोगेंस से नहीं बोल रहा। आई थिंक सबका यहाँ पे, और जो यहाँ पर नहीं भी है, सबके दिल में ही होता है आप लिखो तो सही, हम उसको सबसे अच्छा कैरेक्टर बना कर दिखाएंगे। आई थिंक दैट्स व्हाट वी रियली यर्न फॉर। So I speak on behalf of everyone when I say, which is the character, dream role that you have, you write a role, I will, through my professionalism and hard work, try to make it the dream role for myself and for you as a director. हाँ, आपको दिखाऊं, अकेले में कर। हेलो, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग पेशेंट, सॉरी टू कीप यू वेटिंग, गॉड ब्लेस यू ऑल।
दिल्ली से BCR न्यूज के लिए आफाक खान समीर के साथ अजय शास्त्री।